This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Hey everybody, something a little different. I got something in the mail today. My play button for surpassing 100,000 subscribers, which I have you all to thank for. Even though I'm at 130,000 subscribers. Anyway, I wanted to do what I guess YouTubers do, not really what I've geared the channel toward to do, but I wanted to talk about it. I want to open this, show it, because this really is as much about what you guys have done and what we're building here as it is about me. So let me open it while I talk a little bit about the journey, what has gotten me here. I just had to look to see what the date was that I really started YouTube in earnest, and that was what I considered to be, even though there are a few other videos before that, would be February 11th, 2016. And it was a video, the very first video I ever did, which really kind of kicked off the idea that I could even do this, and that was about Tomi Lahren and her freak out over the halftime show of the Super Bowl that Beyonce performed at. And that kind of sparked the interest in internet political commentary. Many of you who listen to my podcast, I Doubt It with Dollemore, you know that for a long time I've been involved in politics. After I got out of the Marine Corps, I went and I worked on Capitol Hill for the United States Senate, and have ever since been tangentially or peripherally been involved in politics. So no good a place as any as YouTube to do so. So with it, I got a letter from Susan, the CEO of YouTube. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it is, I'll read the first paragraph, first couple of sentences. You've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. And then, we know that numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind that 6-digit milestone. Each and every person who has subscribed to your channel has been touched by what you created. They were inspired, challenged, and entertained. And that makes me a little emotional. I hope so. I hope that I have, certainly I hope I've entertained, but I hope I've informed. I hope I've impassioned you, the viewer, the subscriber, hopefully, to take part, to get involved, at whether it be the local level or now that we're rolling into 2020, into the presidential election. Things are dire, and it's more important now than ever. I know that gets said every time at every election, that this is the most important election of our lifetime. This is the most important election of our lifetime, maybe in the history of our republic. And whether it be sharing videos or whether it be donating to a political campaign or knocking on doors or making phone calls or convincing your friends and your loved ones and your neighbors to vote, very important. So I hope I played some small role in that. And I think, I probably have, based on the fact that I got this stupid thing. So it is not framed. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. A card that this award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. And here it is. Oh, it is kind of in a frame. And there it is. Pretty great. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. I wanted you to be a part of this. And I wanted to thank you for subscribing to the channel. You can see here, got a little different set. This is going to be used in addition to the green screen stuff that I do. I'm still going to do that, but I want to start incorporating more of this type of thing where I'm talking directly to the camera with the set. Who knows where this is going to evolve? I'm certainly going to want your participation and your advice and your counsel on where this goes. I want to start doing more interview stuff and maybe even live streams of the podcast, which again is completely different than the YouTube. That's a twice a week, over hour-long podcast with my co-host, Brittany Page. And we would invite you there too. We do a lot of listener participation, and it's a good time, a space to tackle topics a little deeper. Didn't really expect this to turn into a commercial for my podcast, but anyway, I just wanted to thank you. Being an independent creator, especially in this space, in news and politics, can be very tough. You know, having given the date that I just did in 2016 with the Tommy Lahren video, and then now doing almost a video a day, it's very tough work. I used to say I'm a one-man band, and sometimes I'll slip and say it. There's two of us. It's me and, like I said, my aforementioned podcast co-host, Brittany Page, and it's just she and I who run the operation. And at times it's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress, a lot of writing, a lot of research. And it's because of your loyalty to the channel that has kept us going and driven us. So thank you very much. And if you are interested in supporting the efforts of this independent creator, I would encourage you to click the join button and take part in that channel memberships support mechanism on YouTube, which is a beautiful thing that it's kind of a Patreon model, except it's just built into YouTube. It's much appreciated. Every little bit goes a long, long way. And if I could marshal the size of the audience and everybody gave $2, there would be massive changes and big time things happening very quickly. So we would go from more than just a two-man band. Anyway, I just wanted to, again, say thank you all for helping me reach this milestone. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And we'll see you next time.